I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars. I've just found an advert for something I didn't know existed, but it seems that it does. And I think you're going to be, I like this.
Go on then, I'm intrigued.
Okay. It's a Ford Focus. Good
Right.
start. It's a Ford Focus ST. Okay.
What mark of Focus are we talking
about? That's a very good question. I think current.
Oh, right, okay.
I think. Oh no, hang on. No, it's a 63 plate.
A what, sorry?
A 63 plate.
63, right.
Yeah, it's a 63 plate. So, yeah, actually, I haven't got a year. Oh, yes, I have 2014. It's 2014.
2014,
so
right.
It's a Ford Focus ST 2014.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Mount Tune.
Oh.
Estate.
See, I did know they'd done an estate, but
it's very rare.
I'm not saying I've seen one, but I am aware of.
Oh, I just came across this when I was doing
one as
rummaging
well.
around. Yeah, it's a ST Mount Tune Estate.
All right,
that is glorious.
That's ours, isn't it?
57,000 miles.
Oh yeah. I forgot to ask about the price. Good God, go on then.
14 and a half.
I don't know whether that's good or not.
Well, brand new, it was 26 and a half.
Okay.
So, I mean, reasonably low mileage.
Yeah.
It looks in very tidy nick.
Yeah, that is a bit of us. I mean, the only thing that I struggled with on the particular generation of Focus ST was the front.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
A little bit. I mean, I'm not saying it's off-putting too much. Like you say, if you got it in this particular spec, Mount Tune Estate, you go, yeah, I'd suck it up and just.
Oh, for a Mount Tune Estate, and this one's in that blue as well. What do they call it? Does it say here? Don't know if it says. But you know the blue, ST blue.
I know the blue you mean. Yeah.
So it's in all the right colour, full leather interior. All the options on it. 6-speed manual.
That's the way forward.
Yes, indeed. 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo. 250 brake horse.
That's about.
Oh no, I tell a lie. 250 standard, 275 after the Mount Tune work.
Okay, right.
Yeah, 275 brake horse. Still front wheel drive, of course. So it's going to be a little bit careful with that.
A little bit leery. I'm assuming they've done something mildly clever to dial out a bit of torque steer.
One would hope, because that did suffer from it terribly.
My brain's caught up. Was it Spirit Blue?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'm just trying to see whether it says, but you might be right.
Okay. I don't know what recess of the brain that came from.
No, that's very good if that's right.
You say good, possibly go outside slightly more.
It is Spirit Blue, you deeply disturbed individual.
For Christ's sake.
Please get some friends.
Yeah, well, not many people have talked to me since. Yeah.
I can understand that.
Well, that's it. It's just immediately start quoting car paint colours at them and say it's enough to put them off.
I think you'll find that Spirit Blue you have there, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is indeed Spirit Blue. So, so it's a Focus ST. Was the sort of original spec, but it's been Mount tuned and put in estate form. It just makes it Absolutely glorious, am I? But I didn't know that existed. That had completely passed me by.
No, that's worth mentioning. I
That's
suppose
lovely.
then, as you've mentioned this, and Mountune being someone who have a nice little fiddle with an already existing car.
Well, and the
What?
key thing with them is as well is that they're Ford approved. You can have a Mountune kit put on your car, and it doesn't affect the warranty.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, it's Ford approved, which is
Which,
wonderful.
yeah, that's not to be snubbed, is it?
No, it's not. It really isn't.
So it does raise the question of going, I know that you are particularly keen on originality in a vehicle.
I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I don't like something that's been messed with too much. Yeah.
So, but you find this acceptable?
Yeah, mainly because it's an estate, I think.
Okay. But what we're saying is, would there be any other car that's been through a reputable tuner, shall we say, that you would find acceptable? Or is there a tuner that you would deem acceptable?
I don't. That's a good question. I mean, there are a number of manufacturer approved tuning houses, aren't there?
Mm-hmm. There are.
In fact, I just thought of one actually, which is normally associated with Mercedes, which is Brabus. And I read recently that they've done a 911.
I saw that, wasn't it? Didn't they do a turbo or something like that?
Let's have a look. I'm sure I found that recently. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's a 911 turbo. Yeah.
Which, no, I did see it, and I think
Slammed and rimmed, yo.
yeah, entirely possible. I just to quote the in-betweeners a little bit, I find it too jazzy.
It is a bit too jazzy. I know, 820 horsepower.
I mean, that bit you can live with, but it's yeah, there's a bit of frilliness going on the outside, but the interior is, I mean, just too much.
Yeah, it is. No, just found a picture of the interior. Yeah, they got way too far with that.
Yeah, they've over-egged the pudding there.
They really have. If there's any, I don't think there's a single surface they haven't quilted.
Oh, they love a bit of quilting,
including the dashboard. Oh no! Put it down.
No, they've stuck with it.
They really have.
Yeah, no, I do struggle with that, and there are a lot that I do struggle with, but there are a couple that I do quite like. I mean, if we're going to go for stuff that I cannot stand, that would be Gembala, Tech Art, Khan, any of that. What's the other one? Oh my god! Do you remember they did a Rolls Royce? I might try and find it. Was it Mansonry?
Oh, I don't know if I know that one. Okay.
Oh, I think it's Mansonry.
I mean, they're mostly awful.
Oh, I think it was. I might have butchered the name a little bit, but I'll see if I can find it for you. Oh, Mansory, not Mansonry.
Okay, right, okay.
Doesn't. I mean, yeah, I butchered the name a little bit, but it's still horrendous.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a particular example.
Okay.
Oh God!
Oh, I think you found it.
No, I found. Oh my Christ!
What have you found?
Oh, you didn't think it could get any worse. Oh my God! Right, it's coming over.
Ah.
Jeez. I know they'd done Rolls Royces, so I didn't know they'd done a Cullinan.
Oh my word. That is that is the worst thing I have ever seen. Oh my, I can't even describe that. Words have failed me. People need to look that up and see it for themselves. That is so awful.
I'll attempt to tie in some links when we air the episode. But my goodness me, what a
Oh, I genuinely do feel slightly ill. That's horrific. Every part of that is awful.
Yeah. I've yet
I
to
mean,
find. Wow.
admittedly, they weren't starting with much, but
Oh my goodness! Right, okay, right. On that page, open the gallery and go to image 12.
Oh dear, what do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Image 12. Oh, they're all quite horrible.
It's an interior shot of the rear seats in particular.
Oh. No, that's wrong. You can't inflict that on children.
You can have a matching car seat to this horrific interior.
What? I don't even know what colour to describe that. Is that like an electric blue?
I don't know.
I've never seen leather in that colour.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's somewhere in between, like you say, electric blue and mint green. I don't know where it sits between the two. It's horrific.
Who would pay for? Because that's going to be a horrendous price.
That's going to be beyond the pale. You imagine putting a child in that tailored car seat.
Oh.
Who's ever had a tailored car seat? Because all children do in the back of cars is puke on it.
That's going to be full of biscuits and vomit, and
within minutes.
Oh, that's going to be destroyed. You never. The resale value of those is tiny. That's horrific. Why would you do that?
I got nothing, I'm afraid.
It looks like you've got a Isofix though, so you know.
Oh,
safe.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Wow. Right.
Oh my word, that's awful.
So that's that. I think from both of us, that's a hard no to anything from Mansory.
Oh yeah, they're done. They are done. Set fire to that. That's horrible.
Yeah, I'd seen a few ghosts or wraiths over the years, but wow, yeah, I didn't realise they'd done one of those.
Well, money can't buy taste, can it?
No, and I will put a link up to that and prove
need to
the point.
That.
Yeah,
that's just that is the worst thing I have ever seen.
But what's worrying is, though, it's so expensive. I mean, because we all remember being youths. We all remember the Max Power days and all that sort of nonsense and Fast and Furious, and we look back and go, that was probably a bit daft. But we all had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you think
there's no fun to be had there, though, is there?
No, that's the problem. It looks like it's from that era, but on a horrific car.
If I think that looks a bit cheap and nasty, even for Max Power, to be honest.
Yeah, even they draw the line.
£230,000.
But is that the price?
No options. The rolls. Oh no, that's the starting price of the base car.
Oh, I was going to say. I think that's before. That's before this loving touch.
That's a Cullinan off the line. Yeah. Oh, Mansory won't say how much this one costs. I bet they won't.
No, I think it's priceless. Should we say that?
Yeah, let's say that. That's a good way of describing it. Yeah, we'll call it priceless. Yes, that's very good.
I think
so is the man who designed it.
I think my initial question was trying to find a tuner that you might find acceptable.
A tuner that I might find acceptable, and you came up with that.
Well, I ruled out I listed off a few that I don't like.
I think you found the top of your don't like list.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the top of my don't like
rocketed
list,
into first place there. Yes.
But yeah, there are a few, like I said, the other ones that I'm not so keen on. There's one that I think that you would find acceptable too. And that would be Litchfield. Now that they do it tastefully.
Well, that'd be a nice change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Litchfield tuning. Yes.
Yes. That's a bit more of us, I think.
Let's have a look here.
Because, well, I think they'll do pretty much anything, but their core business.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Their core business was, and probably still is for the moment, GTRs.
Yeah, the first picture I found was of GTRs, but there's all sorts here. There's some Audis and
There's
Beamers and
they've done some 911s. I think I did some 911 Ts. I think they were the 991s. Really nicely done. Just a few little tweaks, just lovely. They've done some Alpine A110s as well, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be a bit of us, couldn't it?
Call, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I like a bit of that.
Yeah, that's very tidy. It looks like there's a Focus ST there.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I think
I tell it's an RS, but nevertheless a Focus.
Okay, yeah, Focus nonetheless.
Yes.
But I do believe as well that not only have they got tuning, I think they develop packages for cars as well.
Right.
So you can go onto them and sort of say, right, I've got, all right, it has to be a little bit more premium than your average car, but you could go along to them and say, right, I've got a 987, not 917. I will get the number right in a minute. 918 Boxster or Cayman or something.
Yeah.
And you go, what packages you got? And they'll go, I know offhand that they do exhaust systems for them. They've made their own one. You can go, right, I'll buy one of your exhausts. And stuff like that. And like you mentioned, the Focus RS, I think they've got stuff for that as well. They'll do various kits for it. And you think
it's not something I'm very familiar with, but you may be onto something with Litchfield. Yeah, that looks very tasteful. Yes.
Tastefully done.
Certainly compared to what we've just been looking at. Yes. Yes.
I'm aware of that. I think they do some really nice tweaks for BRZs and GT86s.
Oh,
some nice exhausts, some nice handling tweaks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, and I think they'll do you ECU tuning and things like that as well.
Right. Well, that's quite a business, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of companies that will do that for various purposes. But I like what they've done there. Yes.
Yeah, that's like I said, that is a bit of us.
That's tasteful. Yeah, we don't want an electric interior with a matching car seat. No.
Oh God, no. I still can't believe that's a thing. I mean, I can, but I just
little Barnabas will be very happy in there.
But the problem is, it's on that car, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a horrific car to begin with.
Yeah, and we've
Rolls-Royce did not need to make an SUV.
No, but I mean, we've said it about other brands; they didn't need to. But I dread to think what the sales figures are doing. I bet that it's outselling the rest of.
I do hope not, but probably, yeah.
Okay, right. We're down a little hole here. I'm going to steer it slightly away from tuned cars. I have, as any discerning gentleman, been having a little look round on classifieds.
As you do. Yeah,
as I do. And I think it's long established that I'm not really an Audi man.
No, I don't think either of us is really.
No. I'd agree enormously there. However, during my browsing, and I saved these links, I've been meaning to show you, and it's handy actually because we've got less than 24 hours on this first one I'm going to send you.
Okay.
And I can confidently say that you'll want it because I really do. So I'm going to send you this. We can. It's got a movie tie-in as well, so it's perfect.
Oh, all the nice things. Okay.
Yep.
Well, look here. What do we got? Click and see. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, on the face of it, it's ticking some boxes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's from that era when they were really good looking in a state.
So what we're looking at for everyone else who's not just seen the link I sent Mike, it's a 2004 Audi RS6 Avant.
It is.
So we are talking 4.2 litre V8.
We are bi-turbo, yeah.
Really nicely presented. And movie tie-in, layer cake. Perfect.
Oh, is it that one?
It is that one, yeah. Yeah, the Audi in that was the C5 variant of RS6, yeah. It was a different colour, but...
it was silver, wasn't it? But,
yeah, definitely that one.
It is. No, you're right. It is, yeah. I'm not so keen on the back end on those.
But the good thing about these ones, I mean... Well, I do appreciate the sort of RS range that they're banging out these days. It's just these ones looked understated.
They did, and the ones from that era are not tarred with the same brush as the current ones.
No,
is that a nice way to put that? You know what I mean?
I think that's a very delicate way of dealing with the situation. Yeah.
Yes.
But like I said, I could confidently say you'd want that, and you'd get in it, and you'd pop radio on, and you'd make sure that you've got this song selection just so, because you'd obviously get in and put She Sells Sanctuary on.
You would, you were on loop.
Yeah,
yes, you would,
and off you pop,
off to Stoke Poges.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I could be convinced. I really could. Yeah, I really could be convinced by that. That's probably the number of Audis I would consider are quite small.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them, because not only is it glorious, it's fast, it's got a big V8. It's probably, like we've said before, we're getting to a point where you're going, if you're going to have a last hurrah, it needs to hurry up now.
It does need to hurry up. The clock is ticking now, and of course that's an estate as well, which always ticks boxes with us.
We got the estate. We got the layer cake. Somebody's about to get a slap. Yep. Yeah. So grab a bit of that.
You'd be saying that over and over
and over again.
You would.
So, but I love that film. Absolutely love that film.
We all love that film. We never tire of that film.
No, I could watch that a day in, day out, and not get bored.
I could watch that every day, and I wouldn't get tired of it. Yeah, absolutely,
absolutely perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
welcome
there's an Audi.
Cake, son.
Yeah. Basically, every other quote's got far too many expletives in it.
Yeah, I know that you have to cut so much out. Yes.
Yeah. It's so good.
It is so good. It was such a brilliant movie. Anyway, as you say, that I could be persuaded. I think 10 grand. Interesting.
I just think it's. And off the back of that, I found another Audi I might want.
Oh no, 2 of them. Where are you going with this?
2 Audis in one go.
Yeah.
All on one little peruse on the iPad the other day.
Oh dear. So we'll look then.
Okay.
Well, what do we got here? Well, a bit newer.
A little bit, not too much.
Oh yeah. Okay, an RS4 Avant.
Yeah. So it's still a 4.2, but this one's naturally aspirated.
It is still a V8. Yes.
Really nice colour. This was when Audi still came in colours.
Yes, rather than Soviet grey, which they all seem to be now.
This I love the name of this, Mugello Blue. Oh, glorious. And nice. You'll notice the lovely wheel, and you'll notice, look at it, manual gearbox.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know. It's such a shame they've got such an image problem these days, but
they do a bit. But I think like we said, that other one and this one are old enough to circumvent that.
I think you could be right. You get past a certain point, and I think they're okay again.
And just look at it as well. Look, the wheels are glorious. They're not black either.
They're not, yes, they're. I prefer the back end of these.
Yeah, they're a bit more sculpted now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh dear. Yes, I could find that acceptable. I think.
So that's neither you or I like Audis, but I've just found us 2 that we'd happily buy.
Don't. But yeah, could be persuaded by those. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so I've broken all of our rules.
No, you have broken all of them. That one's cheaper as well. $7,000.
Oh yeah, we'll have that.
Yeah.
I just think, yeah,
Like you say, generally, yeah, I would not have an Audi on my list, but you have picked out a couple there that we could. Well, we'll have a matching pair, shall we? And
yeah, I think so. I think they're just wonderful.
yeah, you would too. I don't think you wouldn't have any problem with that. I
No,
think
I
that would
don't
be
think so.
relatively pain-free to run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see us having a problem with those.
No.
No, I think, yep, I think both of those are a bit of us.
Yeah, well chosen, sir. Well chosen.
Okay.
The RS Avants are something special.
Yeah, I think that RS4, that particular variant, the B7, didn't go on much longer than that, and
No, end
I
of the
think that
line.
really is the cutoff.
Yeah, I think beyond that, you're into a territory that you wouldn't want to be in. Yeah.
Yes, the one that you delicately
Mm.
dealt with earlier. Yeah, that.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, but so yeah, there's a lot of that comes up when I'm searching, and I just it fulfilled some of the criteria that I put in my search terms.
Well, it sort of covers all the bases, doesn't it? Because it's a driver's car. It's in many ways it's a bit of a sports car. It's an estate, so immensely practical. Very good looking, reliable.
Oh yeah. All of that.
Not all the world in terms of money to buy.
No.
Yeah. You may have found the only two that we would be prepared to pay for. Yes.
Yeah. Being that that's in the Volkswagen and Audi group, I got suggested this off the back of it. While I don't want it in any way, shape, or form, I thought, bloody hell, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Okay.
So I'm just going to throw it at you quickly.
Oh. Okay. A Beetle RSI.
Yeah, they came with the 3.2 V6.
Does that mean it gives you terrible pains in your lower arm? Is that what that's all about?
Oh dear, the dad jokes are with us, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're never far away.
Good heavens! Well, yeah, very good. Enjoyed that.
Well, I did.
So what we're saying? Well, actually, I mean, it says V6. It's the VR6 engine, actually, to be truly.
To be
accurate.
Precise, the 3.2 it says here. Yes,
yeah.
no, like you say, I have no desire to. I don't want that.
No,
but I didn't know it existed. I'm struggling to see why it would have existed, to be honest.
I think they did. I got a feeling they did a kind of a bit of a racing series with them, but I think, well, what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear, the rear end is ridiculous with that enormous spoiler.
Yeah, just a little bit
there.
but it was 4-wheel drive as well, as I recall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I remember reading that someone said that I don't believe it was ever confirmed, but Porsche may have helped with suspension and handling.
Oh, really? Okay.
But yeah, I've never had that confirmed, and I think, and the obviously it's got the Oz racing wheels on it. The oh god, which ones are they? They are, oh come on, brain, Super Turismos.
Okay.
They're not specific. Yeah. I've seen them on other things, but yeah,
they're just a nice wheel. Yes,
but yeah, bit odd.
Oh dear, no, there's the end of the party. It's dub on it. I think we're done here.
It's oh my goodness, it's got what on it? I missed that little bit at the end.
Oh, V6 dub is the number plate. I think we're done here, mate. That's
dear.
Yeah.
Right. All done. Right. Okay.
All
We'll
done
close that.
now.
Yeah, close
Yeah,
that. Right. Okay.
the end of
Yep.
that.
No, you don't want that. That's fine.
No.
Following up on another one, then, while we've been looking at classifieds and such like,
Yes,
have you
yes.
had any more little looks at Jags in V8 form?
Oh, only every day.
Only every perfect. What are we find? Are more coming out and about now?
They seem to be. Yeah, certainly. I'm just going to refresh the list while,
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
because it's never far away.
Mm.
So looking specifically at the R variant, which we find particularly interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, again, I've got quite a few here that are around the 5-6 grand mark, whereas not that long ago we were talking 9-10 as a minimum.
Okay.
So they are both early and late models, the 4.2 supercharged V8 in various forms. So yeah, the more are appearing at the lower price bracket. Yes.
Oh, this is
Yes.
good news. Right.
Yeah, it's not bad news. No, I mean I can understand why they are going to be horrifically expensive if you want to do any kind of mileage.
Yeah. I think.
And a lot of people are probably looking at them thinking, "Oh, blimey,
Yeah,
you
I
might need
think
something a bit more economical."
the world must be calming down a little now, mustn't it?
Well, let's hope. But yeah, I mean, just looking, I've got I've got 4 here that are less grand, and there is one that's at 1400, but I think that's got issues.
I'd say so.
Yeah, that's a bit too far down.
Mm.
But we're comfortably back down in the sort of 5K mark now, which they haven't been for a good 18 months.
Okay, so we are, like we said the other day, they are. If they keep doing this, they are heading into the realms of possibility. Then,
Yeah, we're not quite there yet, but
if it keeps nudging down,
yes, because I'm not going to be doing big mileage in it, so I'm not so fussed about that. I'm more interested in the fact that it's quite a rare model, and if I could keep it nice, I think it would be a glorious thing to have that I would have a great love for. But yeah, when I first started to have an eye on them, they were around the sort of 6-7 grand mark, and then they bounced up massively. And they were 10, 12. I even saw some for around 15.
I suppose they got caught in the bubble, didn't they?
Yeah, but now those cars are starting to disappear, and we're getting it's calming down a bit again. So whether there's been this sort of trend in the market, I don't know, but yeah, there's more around. I'm specifically looking at S-Type cars. Let's have a very quick look at XJRs.
Yeah, let's satisfy.
And of course,
the
there is an S-Type V8 that's not the R. It was the same engine, but it wasn't supercharged.
Okay.
So
I'll tell you what. You have a little look for that, and I'm going to tell you a little Jaguar story from my school run.
Oh, lovely.
It's not a good one.
Oh.
There's someone who's got an X-Type estate.
Okay.
And it's in black.
That.
Yeah, that's fine. You did it correctly. You let it financially ruin you, and then you moved it on.
I did.
That's the correct ownership method.
That is the correct path to take. Yes, absolutely. I did that properly. Yes.
Whereas this one is, they've got the diesel.
Okay.
It's in black. It's got black wheels, and the pièce de résistance. They've cranked the boost up on it, so it produces black smoke too.
Are you sure, or has it just gone? Have they deliberately done that?
I get the feeling, judging by the particular styling tweaks of the vehicle and the way it is driven, it has been done on purpose.
Oh dear! It doesn't need any excuse to go wrong. Don't mess with it. Just make it worse.
It doesn't annoy the piss out of me when they do that.
There's a lot of X types around that have been messed with. There's a certain person that will buy an X-Type who don't really know anything about Jaguar and will think, "Oh, cracking! I've got a Jag," but they'll try and make it look like, one of the later, hotter Jags, like an S or an R or something like that. Which, of course, neither edition's ever existed. The X-Type, and they'll do things like black out the lights and boot spoiler and black alloys and some Halford's chrome around the place and things like that.
Oh, the chrome where it attaches to every little crease
Everything.
or line in the car. Going, what have you done?
The S-Type often suffers from that too, but not
yes.
as badly as the X-Type. The X-Type is attracting a different sort of buyer. Can I put it like that?
Yes, you can. Yeah, and that's the one I've been witnessing.
Yeah, it's
I have
happening.
never seen it driven like that, because then you've got all this exterior nonsense going on, and then you see him with he's got his banging tunes and his vape, and he's got his window down, and you go, "Oh my god, you got a walnut steering wheel there, mate." It's not part of the image here.
Oh dear, that means it's the Sovereign. If it came with that,
Oh,
would
yeah.
mean it's the Sovereign. If it's got the piping on the seats as well, then on the edges of the seats, then that's Sovereign.
I will look a little closer for you, because I see it most days.
It should not be treated like that. This is the problem. They've got the X-Types now have got so cheap that people like that, shall we say, are buying them and pimpling, and yeah, it's a shame.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, honestly, it's a sight to behold when you've got it.
Because I like the X-Type estate. I always have. I still do, even though the one I had fell to pieces.
Yeah,
I still like it. I just do. I'm not saying it was good. I just do like it.
That's all right. That's allowed.
And it's a shame when you see that happening to them. But so many of them are now, because so many of them are a bit knackered. That's the problem, particularly the early ones. I mean, you can get an early X-Type saloon now, early sort of 2000, 2001. You can get them for a few £100. They're not.
I mean, you wouldn't want to.
Expensive. Oh no, but people do.
And then they drive them to school every day.
Yeah, with the turbo all messed
cranked up. Yeah, you got black smoke coming out the front and vape smoke coming out the front window. What a wonderful combo!
Oh God, it's not right. It's not right.
No,
anyway,
XJRs. That's
XJRs. Yeah. Well, I had a brief stop off at S-Type V8.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Non S. Sorry, non R. Yeah.
We seem to be around the 3.5 mark for a V8 non-R.
Oh, that's danger zone there, isn't it?
We're into danger zone there, aren't we? Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, obtainable.
Oh no.
Caution.
Yeah, there's a wallet dent coming.
So that's that. Now, of course, the XJR, you can go a lot earlier than S-Type.
Yes, of course, yeah.
But let's have a look here at something reasonable. Oh, there's a plethora, all about the same price. Yeah, we're starting from about £4,000 for an X350.
Would that, when you say it's starting at £4,000, is that an acceptable purchase, or is it a bit baggy?
Not baggy so much, but of course on those it's rust that you've really got to watch for.
Yeah, they will corrode.
There's one here. It's a 2001 XJR, 90,000 miles, which is not high.
Yep.
Looks reasonable, but yeah, see, you've got a little bit bubbly around the wheel arches, a little bit bubbly on the sills. Yeah, along the sort of dog leg there. I mean, that's what to watch for on those.
It's just half the course, I'm afraid, on those.
Yeah, it is. I mean, here's another one, £5,000. It's a 99, but same body shape.
Yeah.
In black XJR.
Yeah, that's the one.
85,000 miles new, 370 brake horse. I mean, that one looks quite tidy, I have to say, although it is photographed in the rain. So bold. But I mean, what have we got here? We got 1, 2, 7 all around the $5,000 mark.
Okay.
In fact, one of those is the X351. It's the facelift
Oh,
one.
yeah. I know the one. Yep.
2006 on that one. Yeah, 122,000 miles, but still the 4.2 litre supercharged V8. But of course, those were tuned a bit better and 400 brake horsepower out of the 351s.
That's quite a bit, isn't it? Really?
It's quite a bit. Yes, that's a very fast, comfortable saloon.
Yeah, as I say, that's definitely more than adequate. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you'd get into an XJR for $5,000-6,000.
Okay.
Now, but rust is the issue. I mean, rust is the issue with the S, but not quite as bad as it was with the XJ.
Okay. Yeah, that's there you go. That's actual consumer advice.
That actually is. Yes,
Yeah.
that actually is for one. Yes, indeed.
Okay. No,
I've
and
done quite a lot of research into Jags of this era, so yes.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I mean, if it does come to the point of a purchase, yeah, I know you're going to go S type anyway, so it's fine.
I think I would. Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah,
an XJR would be hard to walk away from, but I think if it came down to it, I'd probably, all things being equal, I'd probably go for an S type. Yeah.
That's a good shout. No.
So yeah, prices do seem to have dropped down a bit again.
They're still coming down. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I think they are.
So
I'm watching closely at the moment.
Okay, well, we'll keep following this up as well, because as long as we don't get to a point of going, oh no, they're going back up again, ruined it.
Well, that's always possible.
No, it is. No,
the drop in the prices have to align with the bounce in the wallet.
That's right. So yeah, we just want them to keep coming down, and we'll keep everyone updated on that.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will, because we don't want to have to get a diesel. That would be
no.
I have no love for either an XJ or an S type diesel, really.
No, there's no need, is there?
No, there really isn't. No,
none at all. No, that's.
And I think from this point on, running a big thirsty diesel is just going to become more automatic.
Oh yeah. It's just no point in it.
No.
If you're in the market for a car at the moment, there's just no point in buying diesel.
No, I don't think so. And people who are out there still buying brand new diesels, frankly, want their head red, because that's just insanity. But people are doing it because it's what dealers tell them to do.
Well, they do. Yeah, dealers are telling them to do it. They're putting them on good deals initially to get them out the door.
Yeah,
and think, well, yeah, it's irresponsible.
3% for the first 3 years or something silly like that.
Yeah,
goodness, that's cheap. And finance might be cheap, but you're going to be stuck with something there that you're going to have to pay someone to take away eventually.
So hopefully, I mean, if anyone's taking out deals on that, I really hope they're doing the ones where they can hand it back after the 3 years.
Yes, if you're going to be stuck having to make quite a large payment to keep it, that's not good.
No, sod that.
No, that's not winning.
No,
and I do think that like we've both said it, that the time to have a car, like an S-Type R or an XJR or something like that, is kind of now, and it's only going to be a few more years, and that's going to be gone, and we'll never have an opportunity to have a car like that again. Because they're not.
Like we said, but they won't disappear. It's just you're going to be priced out. That's the thing.
That's the thing. It's not going to be. I mean, you maybe have one as a weekend toy, but even to tax it is going to be so painful.
Yeah.
Let alone drive it anywhere. I don't. Yeah, they're still going to be around, of course, and they might, in fact, be really cheap to buy. But running it, I think, is going to be problematic, and I think you're going to be incredibly restricted on where you can drive it.
I think actually we're spoiled.
Driving it we're spoiled where we live. Yeah, because we won't be as affected by that. No. But you can forget taking a car like that into a city. I mean, it's almost getting that already. And I know why they're doing it. Air pollution and congestion, both important issues, and I know in inner cities they need to address it.
But what baffles me is, we're going to address it. We're going to charge the living piss out of you to drive into inner cities, they're still bloody heaving.
Yes, I know it's not working, is it? People are just paying it.
Yes,
That's the problem. Oh no, it didn't work.
But people's pockets are getting lined, so they don't really care.
No, this is the problem, isn't it?
The rules are working because everyone's getting rich.
Yes, this is the problem, and this is the problem with tackling climate change. There's always, let's not get into that, but there's always a reason to not do it.
Yeah,
which is why nobody is,
and
it's an issue. But I do feel that maybe if there is a chance to have something like a big supercharged V8, that you are not going to do massive mileage in.
No, you're not going to Edinburgh in it.
No, well, if you were doing those kind of journeys, it makes absolute sense to have an EV because the savings are going to be colossal.
Thank Christ. I thought you were going to say get the train. I was going to boot you off the podcast.
You're ridiculous. I'm not a mentalist.
To be fair, though, it would be cheaper to take the Jag than it would be to take the train.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. You could pedal your supercharged V8 all the way to Edinburgh for less than a train ticket.
Yes. Trains don't work in this country.
But if you were regularly doing that journey, it would make absolute sense to have an EV because the cost savings would just be massive.
Oh yes.
But if you're not doing that, which you and I are not,
we can buy daft things.
Well, I say you're only using it a week. I'm much the same. You could get away with something like that for a few years. The environmental damage that either you or I will do with a car like that is infinitesimally small.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I can calculate for you miles that I do in a week.
It's not going to be many.
So just bear with me, Sharon. All right,
bearing with.
Just bear with. There we go. So, in 1 week, just routine that I know I have to do, I will drive 12.8 miles.
Yeah, well, there you go.
that is my entirety. That is all I do in a car at the moment. Yes, there's probably a little anomaly every now and then. Well, I have to do something outside of that, but that is as exciting as my life is.
It's not the norm, is it? It's
ridiculous, is what it is.
Indeed. So you could indeed have something silly like that, and it'd be fine.
Yeah, what's that going to cost me? A couple of quid extra a week, if that?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? So,
yeah,
I do think our time might be now to indulge ourselves, and if I can possibly make it happen, a Jag with a V8 engine would be most agreeable.
Okay, that's fine. I've yet to decide on what my silliness will be, so that'll be for another episode. I'm afraid.
Okay.
I've got no idea yet. I've not sold on anything, but.
Okay, well, you've had ideas. You've had ideas.
There's room for daftness, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we've been quite sensible there. I mean, we almost got to climate change.
We did nearly. I backed off. I
haven't got enough beer left for that.
No.
So, I tell you what, just to drag it back to slight silliness, I, like many people, yourself included, can't walk past Hot Wheels without buying them.
Yeah, it's an issue.
You say an issue. I overstepped the issue today. I bought 15.
15? Truth. You lunatic.
Yeah.
Okay, talk me through it. What you got?
Oh my god, what have I got?
Well, you can't mention that and then not say what you've got.
Oh my goodness me! Right, I'm going to have to get the box. There's going to be noise and shuffling. Bear with me.
Oh, that's all right. We can live with that. Play some music on hold.
Right, I'm back. Excuse the noises.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
It's better than the noises we normally get from you.
Right, I have got. I've got a Honda N600, a 1971. I've got a Tesla Roadster.
Oh, I want one of those. I've never. Oh, you swine!
Oh, it's the new Roadster, not the old one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I've got an Elise.
Doesn't exist yet.
It
And
doesn't.
at least,
But
well, that's nearly an old roast.
nearly, yeah. I have got 2 variants of a Porsche 935.
Okay.
I got a Ford GT. I've got the new Nissan Z. And they've labelled it Acura NSX, but it's a Honda. Toyota AE86, Aston Martin Valhalla, Audi RS e-tron GT.
Oh,
What else we got here? I have got a Ford Sierra Cosworth,
so
an Alfa Romeo 8C. What else? Have I lost count? Have I got to go? Oh no, there's the final one, the Bugatti EB110 SS.
that's quite a collection. You have done well today, sir.
Yeah, that's not too bad today.
That's quite a haul in one day. I mean, you normally get 1 or 2, but
yeah, I mean, I normally do pick up 1 or 2. Today is a real sort of exception.
yeah, you've done well there. Yes.
Yeah, but that's gone in the book. I mean, there's been several. I've not had a chance to display these yet. I don't know how to do it. I've not really thought it that far through. But
No, it's tricky that. Yeah.
And now I've got to the point where I'm on my 3rd box upgrade because the collection's getting too big.
Yeah, you need to do something with that. Yeah.
There you go. So I thought, right, we can't wrap it up on sensible consumer advice. That will never do. So
no, people will stop listening if we start doing that.
Yeah, start doing that. Yeah, so they can just have a chuckle at too much spending on cars that are actually meant to be for children. But whenever you
do children buy them? I'm not aware. I think it's from what I see. Let's be honest, it's mostly blokes of a certain age.
That's it. It's the toy shop in town where I got these, and the one of the guys who runs it, he said, he said, if I ever tell blokes when the next shipment of Hot Wheels is coming in, he said, you get blokes waiting outside the shop in the morning.
No.
Yeah.
Otherwise, respectable professionals queuing up.
Yeah, that
to buy some toy cars. It's quite right. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not knocking it. I think it's brilliant. I really do.
Yes. Yeah. So there we go.
We're all susceptible to a bin full of Hot Wheels.
Mm. Well, he's learned.
The force is stronger. He's doing business with it.
What they've done is that in that particular shop, they lay them out on a table so you don't have to rummage.
Now that's catering to the clientele. That is. Yes.
Yeah, they know. Go right. Okay, these aren't big ticket items, but we can sell it in bulk here. And
yeah, we can sell these. This whole table will be clear by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, there we go. Yes, we all have problems. Mine revolves around Hot Wheels at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I sometimes, spend an evening gazing at my time machine.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it happens.
It's perfectly natural.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.